themselves. Start to move in. Nico Baby, he'll show himself. Why? We'll get scouting with the Astral Spirit. Hanskin move in, sync around, and it looks like Alliance are going to end up backing. So, should be a 2-for-2 trade. They are back to their lanes now. Even start. We should talk about the lanes for a little bit, John. So, Arme and Y on the Troll Elder Titan is a pretty devastating lane to have to go into. Pretty tough for the DK even. This Astral Spirit, of course, going to be very annoying for S4. And Arme already getting aggressive with the slow. He wants to ensure that S4 knows he is not welcome here.
Yeah, you just want to zone out the DK. Early levels for S4 are not going to be fun. Y can just abuse this insane right click he gets with the Spirit and the movement speed as well. You do have Hanskin around to get the creep pulse off. That are just going to try to get that EXP going for the DK. Ensure that you hit your level 3 spike here for S4. That's the point where he can sort of hold the lane. But there's a lot more aggression that comes out from LGD. And for the side of Alliance, this is definitely much more passive. Like, the DK is strong enough to apply some harassment with Breed Fire. But you really need your level 6 to look for any sort of kill potential, even with a Tusk. So, gonna be a slower lane. Y's just gonna be enjoying his zoning here, and there's not much S4 can really do. This is a lot of farm coming out here for Ame. He gets to sit back. Creep Wave is just evened out behind his tier 1. So it's just not going to be a slow game for the Troll, and you will have to watch that with this kind of slow start from Alliance in the top.
Already feeling very awkward because they want to give Hanskin that level 2 timing to be able to actually get something done, but Hanskin going to have to give the wave away to S4. Now Y caught the tag team, a bit of damage coming out onto the Elder Titan. We'll just try and trade a little bit. So while that's happening, we'll have a look over to the other lanes. Mid lane, Limp on the mid, Grimstroke up against Nothing to Say on the DP. The Grimstroke already looking pretty darn good. The Stroke of Fate is quite an obnoxious ability to have when you're in a 1v1 matchup.
Really is. Just makes it hard for you to stay under your creep wave to find last hits. Really easy to punish that clump up. And you already see Nothing to Say kind of dropping low here. Has to watch himself. He can't really abuse the Spirit Siphon as well. You gap close that close by. Inkswell might go off and Limp might just man up and try to get some hits off. Again, drawing you very low and just not the ideal situation for the DP. Limp slightly behind in last hits overall. Nothing to Say does have more spam ability with a Crypt Swarm, but overall, I'd say if you're the Grimstroke here, you're not too upset. You're holding lane fine. You're making it awkward for the DP. She's much more used to dominating lanes, winning out trades, and it's just slower here. So level 4 is going to be faster for Limp. Supports need to come in to refill bottles at some point. Much more important for Nothing to Say. The DP is just such a tempo-setting hero that you want to be able to survive that lane and get that refill and sustain yourself in that matchup.
Has been killed.
The last lane as well, Faith Beyond on the Sand King, going to be up against FNG. You've got Nico Baby there on the Jug, who is currently free farming quite nicely. ThinQ is kind of just roaming around to find some openings for the team. Way back down bottom, the Marana. Net worth 3.6k. Still uncontested on the Jug. Having a very good game. Top lane. Got Davy on there with the arrow. DK, looks like he's gone S4. Gonna drop on the opposite side of the map, and now Nothing to Say will go for another FNG.
Is under attack.
So it does go down, and looks like the LGD want to try and apply the pressure onto that tier 1 top tower.
Yeah, and bot as well, so kind of evening out the map control here for both sides. Really starting to eye that mid. Both sides really want to take care of that mid tower.
FNG caught, arrow to follow up, they get the kill. Shards is there, they know Faith Beyond still around with the dust out. They might be able to burst him down, but no, not quite in time. Nothing to Say will try and turn back around onto Hanskin, gets the Tusk kill. And they have the exorcism active now. They can go after that tier 1 mid with the siege creep if they can protect it.
As well on Tusk. You can just kind of shove out. You can get your tag team going really strong. You just have to be careful about being jumped here. Oh, good snowball.
Link, snowball, meanwhile at the bot lane, but they are going after Army, and that's a much bigger target. Hanskin, he's going to die, but they will not mind. Hanskin very happy with that. 4 just jumps right in onto Synq. Follow-up, cast, Melodic, Death Ward, everything. Just make sure Synq dies, but now Faith is in with the Burrow Strike epicenter, but the snowball in from Hanskin with the Walrus Punch. They will get another. LGD just not finding the openings. Not finding. Shan, nice and easy once you've got that tag team. Arrow gonna scout out, does get rid of one of the Necro creeps. Epicenter being channeled. He does end up cancelling now. S4, he's in with the Dragon Tail. They've got the follow-up stunts to boot. He'll try to use up Faith Beyond and survive a little bit longer with the Burrow Strike, but Nico Baby on his tail. In fact, they're going to turn back around. The DP chasing down FNG. Nothing to say, we'll get the first kill of the team fight. Now Alliance wanting to remove themselves from this scenario. They still have the Omni. Faith stunned up by Hanskin. It's like he's going to tank the gank for the team. Like they might just turn now. The buyback is out from FNG on the left side. They found nothing to say. They split up the team fight thanks to Hanskin with the distraction play. Epicenter, Faith, not going to commit it all the way.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a bit dangerous now for LGD. Like, they waste another XO. They're coming in.
Yeah, Faith, he's been caught out. Melodic is there with the Death Ward, and he's dead. He used himself up, but there's no way out of this. Try to survive. Melodic will eventually kill him, but now Nico Baby might be in danger. He'll get out of there thanks to the Soulbind and double silence of Limp into the ethereal form. Arme gonna pop the battle trance back onto Nico Baby. He's running his way out. He's gonna be fine. The snowball save. Hanskin once again saving the day to the Swift Slash. They will still kill off Nico Baby anyway. Arme is gonna die regardless though. Limp is able to get him with the shotgun. Why? Trying to get something. Will kill off FNG, but at the cost of his own life.
Under attack.
Lions don't know about this. Sentry Ward being taken out by Synq. Shards actually blocking him in the pit. Save will run around. S4 now with the Inkswar initiation. Has the DP. Walrus Punch out. Arme already with the battle trance. They'll get Hanskin, and S4 is taking way too much damage. LGD looking good in this team fight. There's nothing to say. We'll keep going forward. But S4 has brought back. Roshan so darn low. They've got to make their way in ASAP, but it's too late. Aegis is taken. They're still going to try and fight. S4 back in with the Inkswell onto the DP. They don't have the DP ulti now, but it may not matter because S4 is going to die back immediately. Arme now. No battle trance, but he does have an Aegis. That's just as good. But to say, he wants the big one. He wants the jug. The arrow is not going to follow up. It won't land. Towards the south, FNG trying to get rid of Faith Beyond. Towards the north, Nico Baby looking to go back in after Y. Nico Baby might have enough damage, and should with the spin. Faith just going to Burrow Strike out, and it's a matter of how they get in there. Moonlight Shadow going to be popped. Alliance holding their ground. I don't see any sentries. They might have a gem. No, LGD's in. Now underneath the sentry, but it won't matter. They got the Burrow Strike in time. Nothing to say. Right onto Hanskin. They want the Tusk, then they'll get him. Arme now onto the jug. There's your Lotus Orb, Swift Slash, but now Omni Slash being committed. This DP gonna use up Nico Baby. Can't kill her off. They'll turn right back around. He's still trying to fight, but it's not gonna be good enough. LGD.
Ruin their damage output. And there was just a lot that didn't line up for Alliance. LGD going to be punishing by finding some big objectives. There's no Omni Slash on the respawn of Nico Baby, so his damage output's low, though.
He's going to try and solve the Lotus Orb. Again, going to save the day, or maybe not. He's gone the other way, Arme. He might just go for a fight anyway. Limp, he's going to get stunned up. Now Faith Beyond. He holds down the back lines. Arme, I don't know if you want to die Fountain. He doesn't.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
But he'll go back for the racks.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
They cannot get Megas LGD. They have to go for the high ground. How do you fight into this? 29k. They're going to jump in. Inkswell not going to connect. It was just the Dragon Tail. Nothing to say. In with the shivers.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They've got a poke and prod, it seems, onto Arme. Well, again, S4 used up. Spotted danger, do they initiate? Yeah, they do. Burrow Strike is out, but the snowball save is going to be there from Hanskin to try and buy some more time for S4. Now the soul buy, but there goes your DK. Down with that buyback. Faith Beyond, Burrow Strike, Epicenter, all on to the Grimstroke. Limp can't really afford to die at the moment, but he doesn't have much choice. He will go down again with that buyback, and they'll lose FNG to boot. Everything falling apart now for Alliance. 3 versus 5. Swift Slash deals some pretty decent damage. Arme is actually quite low. Snowball from Hanskin is there, and they do get the Aegis, but Nico Baby, he's dropping. He'll get himself out. LGD, I mean, you don't have the Aegis, but you might just keep going.
Radiant's middle tower
No cares in the world. They've got all the damage out. It's 3 against 5. Defense throughout the jug is just so difficult here for the side of Alliance.
The try onto Nico again. The jug being caught out by the Burrow is still fine, but look at the damage up on the Daedalus. My goodness. Arme gonna turn around with the Abyssal Blade now. He's got Nico Baby. The Swift Slash is there, but the Pash on the range hit. Nico Baby will still survive, but Arme is back to the Ancient. He's back to it. They'll glyph it up. They've bought enough time for their teammates to be back up and alive. But the Ancient's half HP. LGD, they're not going to back off. They pop the Exorcism. They're committing to the objective. Inkswell on S4. It's not going to initiate. Ancient's still dropping. Yule's up on the Dragon Knight, and the Ancient's gone. No messing about. LGD do take game 1 and Alliance. They look good for the first half, but LGD just proving to be too good in the end.